Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're back with another Transformers review. This time we're going to take a look at the Transformers Titans Returns Legends Class Roadburn. Now the original character was actually named Chase, based on the cartoon appearance of the character and also the original G1 toy. The character itself didn't really have that much of a presence along with the rest of the Throttlebots, since they were only featured in the Transformers Rebirth part of the G1 cartoon series. If I remember correctly, I don't remember these characters actually appearing in the Japanese G1 trilogy, but it's nice to see another one of these interesting characters, at least in terms of releases, to be put into the Generations line. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box. The box is in the standard blister card we've seen with the Titan Returns Legends. It shows his vehicle mode, and shows him in both his robot and vehicle as normal, and he transfers in 8 steps with the bio on top as normal. The only accessory the figure includes is, once again, the character card. It would be nice if a lot of these characters still had their weapons, but I guess it's okay since it's just an easy release on its own. As a comparison, here is Roadburn next to the previously reviewed Titan Returns Legends Class Bumblebee. Now, what's actually interesting between the two molds, my Roadburn is a lot better in terms of quality control. When I actually got this figure, I had so much hate for it due to the fact that a lot of the joints were very loose and things just pop off left and right when just transferring it into its vehicle mode, and I found that very annoying. However, it seems like Hasbro is definitely up to QC, at least in my copy of the figure, since not all the joints are tight. The transformation is actually much cleaner than I've seen with the Bumblebee, and I'm able to transform between the two modes without things popping up left and right. So I give props to Hasbro that they definitely upped their game on that. Articulation-wise, the head is the same that we've seen with the Bumblebee. Pretty much all the joints are the same, except for the QC differences. We have the inner shoulder joint, along with the ball joints at the shoulders as well. We have ball-jointed elbows, ball-jointed hips, double joints at the knees, although one is more towards a ankle joint, and that's all you're going to get for robot mode. Now we're just going to do a little quick jump cut, since the transformation is the exact same thing with Bumblebee, so we'll look at his vehicle mode in just 1 second. And now we have a closer look at Roadburn's vehicle mode. Now this is once again the exact same thing we've seen with Bumblebee in terms of the overall design. As a comparison, here he is next to Bumblebee. There doesn't seem to be any retooled parts of any kind in this mode, since it seems like they just did a full-on repaint between the two characters. Even the wheels are pretty much the exact same color. So, since it is a part of the Titans Returns line, you can take a Titan Master if you open up the hood, well, the roof, and you can place a Titan Master inside. We got Clobber here again. We're just going to quickly plug him in. And it's once again a really nice play feature that you can put in these tiny little Titan Masters to pilot or drive the tiny little cars here. So, other than that, the wheels do turn normally with no issues, and the overall design is pretty cool, even if you have the Bumblebee mold already. In conclusion, I think this is a pretty decent release, although it is still maintaining the somewhat kind of mediocre Bumblebee mold. It's still a lot better than what we've seen with the Bumblebee, since the QC is definitely upgraded since the particular figure that I mentioned, but other than that, I think this is still a pretty cool release, especially if you're a fan of the Throttlebots. Hopefully, if they release the rest of the Throttlebots, it will justify this character's existence, but as of right now, it is a bit strange that we've even seen this character be released in figure form, unless they're actually going ahead and deciding to make the rest of them down the line. I got this at my local Target, since it seems like they finally updated and put up a lot of new stock, although I have gotten the figures in the particular wave, except for Blitzwing and Octane, since I've yet to see them in my stores. But if you happen to find this at your store, I say pick it up, since it's a pretty decent release. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Club and Hero Taku. Also check them on Twitter under Darkon633, and don't forget to check down the other channels down below. Please check the little bell at the bottom of the screen in order to see my content go up as soon as possible. And I'm back with more Transformers reviews, but for now, I'll be seeing you later, YouTube. Bye.